Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about all of the amazing things that you can get free or cheap in the month of September, as well as some incredible opportunities to get some extra cash. We have a lot we're going to cover today, so please stick with me. We're going to go ahead and start with that free stuff because I know everybody loves free stuff. Now, of course, that is just the tip of the iceberg. We have dozens and dozens of things for you today. For example, Hey Dude is giving away 100 pairs of shoes a day through September 4th. You can nominate someone at the link that you see there on screen. You will need to explain why you think the person you nominated should get them, though. And I also want to remind you, I know it feels too early for this, but if you're interested in getting holiday help, whether that's for your kids or through a senior angel tree or whatever, it is time to start looking into that because some of those programs start registering as early as the second week of September. And a lot of those are first come, first serve. And I don't want you to miss any opportunities that are available to you. So I'd recommend that you go check out the link that you see there on screen because we have a whole list of those programs divided out by state. And I don't want you to miss any of those deadlines. And of course, we also have some fun nationally recognized days coming up this month as well. National Cheese Pizza Day is either on September 4th or 5th, depending on who you ask. And some pizzerias may offer discounts or even freebies on those days. It's important that you check your local news for this or maybe do a search in your area. For example, East Village Pizza in New York City will be giving out free slices on September 4th between certain hours when you give them the code word that we have there on screen. Of course, the anniversary of 9/11 is also coming up as well. And on that day, there are many memorials and military museums that offer free or discounted admission. For example, the National Museum of Military Vehicles in Wyoming will be providing free admission that day. Other museums in your area may be participating as well, so you may want to give them a call and see. National Dance Day is on September 20th, and some performing arts studios may offer free classes or workshops on that day. I know that the Raymond D. Kravis Center for the Performing Arts in South Florida is doing this, and I found a couple others here and there. But again, you'll want to check your local news sources. It helps to follow your local community pages on Facebook, things like that to stay connected with those opportunities. National Coffee Day is coming up on September 29th, and some coffee shops and convenience stores may offer discounts or deals on hot or iced coffee on those days. In addition to that, as more kids return to school this month, some businesses are offering deals for teachers and school employees. For example, All Town Fresh in New York is giving out free coffee to educators for the entire month of September. And in Florida, the Brevard Zoo is offering free admission to all Florida children ages 11 and under throughout the entire month of September. Those kids do need to be accompanied by a paying adult, but one paying adult can bring up to three children for free, which could save you up to $75 over the cost of regular admission. Of course, you will need to bring either a photo ID with your address or a utility bill with your address that matches the name on your photo ID in order to take advantage of that deal. Now, of course, you may have heard that our sponsor chapter is giving away their free best-selling Medicare book. It's not that complicated, the 3 Medicare decisions to protect your health and money. You can claim that for free at the link that you see on screen, or if you look below this video, there should be a little icon there where you can grab that as well. Now let's talk about some grants and programs that we found. So, big exciting news. We actually found some upcoming guaranteed income programs, and we haven't seen any of those pop up in quite a while. So, this was really interesting to me. Born Well is a new guaranteed income program for high risk pregnant women in the San Diego area. This program is expected to provide $750 a month in cash payments for up to an entire year. However, only 25 expectant mothers will be selected for this. And in order to be eligible, you must be working with the county's Perinatal Equity Initiative. This is one of those reasons why I'm constantly telling you guys that you need to be connected to your local nonprofits and programs, because when these programs pop up, they often look at lists of people who are already participating in certain programs in their area. For example, in Newburgh, New York, they're looking at launching a new guaranteed income program that's going to provide $300 a month to a certain number of families. They're expecting to help 110 households. However, all they've said is that those people will be chosen from a pool of qualified applicants. And they also mentioned that they're looking for a nonprofit to work with, and they're hoping to start that in spring of 2026. Now, If you read between the lines here a little bit, I think there's a good chance that they're going to work with people who are already working with whatever nonprofit they're looping in on this. So please make sure that you are connected with any organizations or programs in your area that may be able to assist you so that you have a better chance of being selected for that. Now, no matter where you are in the United States, if you're interested in starting your own business or becoming an entrepreneur, our sponsor Skip has some amazing grants available right now, including the Cornerstone Grant, which is going to provide $10,000 plus a year of mentorship plus promotion on the sponsor's social medias and things. In order to be eligible for that, you must have had a Square account for at least 6 months, and applications are due September 30th. The Leave Your Mark grant is also open, and they are looking for people who are interested in serving a mission, volunteer, or service trip. If you are looking to do something like that, you have the chance to win up to $1,000, and you need to apply by September 12th. And like I said, our sponsor, Skip, can help you connect with those opportunities at the link that you see there on screen. Now, just a reminder, I know we talked about this one last month, but the Seroptimist Live Your Dream Award is still open. It can provide up to $16,000 toward your education expenses if you are a woman who has someone dependent on you, whether that's parents or children or what have you. The application period for that grant remains open until mid-November, so please don't miss that opportunity. Now let's talk about some other ways that you may be able to get some financial compensation this month. So, first of all, our sponsor Injury Claims has added some interesting new cases to their list. They're looking for people who have experience with sports gambling addiction, people who have had wages withheld by an employer, anyone who's had certain medical issues that were caused by processed food, and so on. You can see a whole big list there of different things that they're looking for. You can always go to the link that you see on screen to browse their open cases. They are constantly adding new and different cases all the time. And if you're interested, you can just click join today on any of those that interest you. Usually just takes a few seconds to answer the quick survey to get connected with those. Now, if you received an unwanted text message from Albertsons or its affiliated brands like Safeway or Star Markets after you told them not to text you, you could be eligible to receive at least $100. Now, of course, the catch here is you have to have received 2 or more text messages, and you have to have received them between June 1st of 2023 and July 11th of 2025. If you qualify, you need to file your claim at the link that you see on screen by September 10th. If you had a Viki account and watched a pre-recorded video on their website while logged into Facebook in the approximately 8-year window that you see on screen there between January 12th of 2016 and July 30th of 2024, you may be eligible for up to $150. You'll need to claim yours at the link that you see on screen by September 22nd, or you will lose that opportunity. So if you think that you are eligible for this, I strongly recommend that you act fast to claim that. Now, the real estate broker commissions is a little bit more complicated. It's unclear how much the settlement is going to pay out. However, I have been informed that if you sold a home in the US between October 31st of 2019 and July 22nd of 2025, you are eligible to file a claim on this. Those claims are due September 9th, though it's coming up very quickly. If you had a Formula One account and watched a pre-recorded video on their website between May 1st of 2022 and June 24th of 2025, you may be eligible for up to $17, but you will need to claim that by September 22nd. Now, in the Aspen Dental settlement, you may be eligible for $15 if you booked an appointment on their website between February 20th of 2022 and January 1st of 2025. There is a slight difference in payment depending on when you booked that appointment, but you can claim that by September 15th if you are interested. Now, if you are a login account holder to Daily Wire and you watched a video on their website between March 11th of 2022 and November 7th of 2023, there may have been a data privacy issue due to their pixel. So they are paying people out $15 for that. You can claim yours by September 8th. You may be eligible for up to $16 or more if you purchased a Poppy beverage between January 23rd of 2020 and July 18th of 2025. You can get that $16 even if you have lost your receipts. If you have receipts, you can get more back from that. You can see the link there to apply for that by September 26th if you're eligible. CVS eye drops settlement covers the purchase of certain eligible eye drops between October 1st of 2021 and October 25th of 2023. And again, you can file a claim on this if you have lost your receipts. I know that's a long time ago, so it's completely understandable if you don't still have those receipts. You can file a claim without them. You just need to sign a statement saying that you did in fact purchase those products. You need to specify what you bought and when. You cannot claim more than 3 products without a receipt. No matter how many you're claiming, you do need to get that in by September 18th. Now, you may be eligible for an $11 voucher if you bought something at Ann Taylor's factory stores or a Loft outlet store between September 4th of 2020 and November 4th of 2024. The reason for this is basically they were saying things were discounted when maybe they really weren't. You have to have made the purchase in either California, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Washington, or Wisconsin, and you cannot have received a refund or credit on that purchase to be eligible. If you think you may be eligible for that, you'll need to go file that claim by September 10th. You'll want to go fill that out just so that you can find out. Now, if you bought this certain brand of eggs, I think it's Alderfer. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But if you bought those non-organic eggs for personal or household use between December 1st of 2020 and now, you could get up to $2 to $3 per carton of eggs. You can claim up to 2 cartons without a receipt, but if you do have receipts, you can claim as many as you have evidence for. That is due September 22nd. There is also a Marin Health settlement. So if you used a Marin Health Medical Center website between August 1st of 2019 and May 27th of 2025, you need to go to the website that you see on screen and claim that by September 24th. It's not entirely clear how much the payout is going to be for that, but if it applies to you, you'll want to go fill that out just so that you can find out. There's no concrete details on how much the Scientific American settlement is worth, but if you had login credentials for scientificamerican.com and you watched videos on any of their services between June 12th of 2022 and July 31st of 2025, while logged into Facebook, you may be eligible for a cash payout as well, and you need to file that by September 14th. For the Fubo TV data privacy settlement, this applies to anyone who is residing in the US or its territories and used a Fubo TV account before May 29th of 2025. It's not clear how much they're going to be paying out, but you can claim yours by September 12th. And if you received an unwanted text from Posh Group in the last 4 years after telling them not to text you, they also may owe you some money, but it's not clear how much they're going to owe. But you can file your claim at September 8th, 2025. And then once they've processed that settlement, they know how many people have claimed it. That's when we'll find out how much those payments are going to be. Now, in addition to that, there are a whole ton of other settlements out there that are even easier to claim. For example, there are a ton of data breach settlements coming up. You can see a link there on screen. Now, of course, our sponsor Free Cash makes it easy to make a little extra money playing games, testing apps, and more. Go check that out at the link that you see on screen. And I will be back tomorrow with more ways that you can save money and get free stuff.